Hi, I am Chisako Masuo, working at the Faculty of Social and Cultural Studies. My field of interest is East Asian international relations. 大家好，我是比较社会文化研究院的益尾知佐子，中文名字叫苏琪，我在研究东亚国际关系。I specialize in China's foreign policy, particularly toward its neighboring countries. About 20 years ago, I studied at Peking University as an exchange student. Many Chinese ask me about Japan's perception on history almost every day, and some even showed strong dissatisfaction to me just because I was a Japanese. It was quite exhausting and shocking for a college student, but then I became very interested in why they tend to understand the world in a certain way. Developing from this experience, I now try to analyze what type of regional order China is trying to create in Eurasia and how the countries concerned are responding to it. In Asia, it is an objective fact that China is increasingly becoming powerful in terms of economics and military. However, there is no consensus about the impact of China's rise on the regional order yet. In the last few years, it became very common for Japanese to see China through lenses of hostile maritime relations. But if you visit areas along Chinese continental borders, you often find the neighbors who give high credit to China for making constructive contributions to their societies. Chinese domestic actors in relation to foreign affairs are also diversified. The world looks very different when you see it from Kunming in Yunnan province rather than from Beijing. My research is conducted by the combination of fieldworks and documentary analysis. Work for the people, but not for a nation. In 2012, when many Chinese were carrying anti-Japanese riots after so-called nationalization of Senkaku or Diaoyu Islands by the Japanese government, I was also involved in a trouble in Beijing and had to rush into a police station. Consequently, I had an argument over the island issue with some policemen for disagreements. But I was still impressed with their sincere way to work for the maintenance of civil order in the middle of state-to-state tensions. The lesson Japan had learned from the previous war was that we should never repeat a war again. I am always thinking about how can we deal with the actual issues in the international relations, avoiding a wrong choice made out of contracted nationalism. Your life is what you establish. Sometimes it is important not to take your parents' or teachers' advice. I hope you can design your life based on your own ideas, studies, and judgments.